Hello, good evening. I am double checking to make sure that I am in the right group and that we are broadcasting. As you are hopping on, please go ahead and drop your name in the comments. Let me know where you are joining us from. I know we have lots and lots of people in this group, and you may be joining from all over the country and maybe all over the world. Wouldn't that be cool? Good. Okay, I am in the right group. That's perfect. So go ahead and drop your name in the comments for me. Tell me you're here. Say hi. I'm going to give us just a couple minutes, maybe a minute and a half. I want to be really attentive to everyone's time. And I know that I sometimes can talk a little bit. So I want to make sure that I get started right away and I give you all the information you need without taking up too much of your time. So my name is Dr. Liz Scott. As you can see on the screen, I'm going to be talking to you tonight about some amazing health and wealth products that we have our hands on. Yeah, so continue to drop those names in the comments. Let me know you're here. Sarah, thank you so much. Tag your friends. If you have people that were hopping on to listen, make sure you tag them down below. And we will get started here in just a minute. I'm actually going to tag a couple of my own here. All right. Hey, Christine. All right, I am going to turn this on here. But I'm okay. All right. And Beck has tagged people. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so, all right. I'm sure we will have more people hopping on here to say hey as we get going, and that is fine. I'm going to do a little introduction of myself so you know who it is that you're listening to tonight, and then we'll get right into the presentation. So my name is Dr. Liz Scott, and I have been a doctor of physical therapy for 11 years. For 9 years, I was in the clinic. I'm a board certified specialist in neurologic physical therapy. I absolutely 100% loved everything I did in regards to physical therapy. I had a surgery. I had complications from the surgery. My life changed. Around that time, about a year after my first surgery, is when this company was introduced to me. And I'm going to share a little bit more about that as we get going. But I am so honored, blessed, just grateful to be able to continue to give back and serve others and help others in their health through this avenue. So I'm super excited to share with you all of that. On top of that, on top of those credentials, I'm a mom, and that is actually a big part of my focus these days. I am a stay-at-home mom now. I am a homeschooling mom. So I have an 8.5, a 7, and an almost 4-year-old. He will turn 4 on Monday. And we start on Monday. And so I'll tell you right now, I do have a glass of wine here. So if you see me taking a sip of that, this has been a homeschooling prep week. So it's been quite intense. And well, wine helps with that, right? So without further ado, I am going to go ahead and get started. I am going to get my presentation popped up over here. And then I am going to share my screen with you. So give me just a moment. All right, now you can see both. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. This did jump ahead once. We're gonna go back. Oh, this jumped ahead way. Okay, hold on. Let's start back at the beginning. I was like, that slide's not the first one. All right, here we go. Nope. Oh my goodness, you guys, bear with me. This seems to be the story of my life when it comes to technology. I actually said tonight I was not going to do both Zoom and Facebook because, oh, did they all just go away? Wait, what is going on? All right, I feel like I've lost you guys completely. Nope, there we are. Okay, now you're seeing my computer screen. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can get this going. So I said, I'm like, I'm not going to do both. I'm not going to do Zoom and Facebook because I tend to have technology problems when I do both. And I think it's just, I have technology problems. So give me a moment, you guys. Oh my goodness. I don't know where. There we go. Okay. All right. Here we go again. Let's do this. So continue as you guys are hopping on. Drop in the comments where you are joining us from, who invited you, and if there's anything in particular you are joining us to hear about specifically, that would be awesome as well. I would love to know if there's something that you want me to focus on in regards to what I'm going to talk about. So I think I've almost got it. Okay. This would be so much easier if we could just all be in a room together and I could just talk. That I would do much better with that. Technology and myself. Woof. Okay. All right. I've got it now. All right. So I am going to do my very best to kind of pay attention to the comments as they come in as well. However, if for any reason I don't answer it right away, I've got other wonderful colleagues that are on and that they might answer it. And if not, then I will come back and answer it at the very end. As you can see, I'm a little technology challenged, so we're going to do our best as we go along. But we are here with a company called Trinat. You can see it here. This is one of our slides as well. Trinat literally translates to change life, and that is exactly what they are intending to do. They actually would like to impact 1 billion lives for good over the first 20 years. It was a company founded in 2013, and we want to change the world one household at a time, and we are well on our way to doing that. We were founded in 2013. We have a vision of global expansion. We have innovative, high-impact health products, which I'm going to talk to you today. We also, though, have wealth service products. We have wealth education for wiser long-term conditions. And then we love and are founded on being able to give back and lift our communities. So this is actually a picture from our most recent national convention. And this is, you can see that we are making blankets as we are sitting in the audience. And then there was a table where you can make blankets as well. And this is one of our very own. Her name is Kel. And she was asked to be brought up on stage because the act of making blankets had impacted her life through her daughter. And it was amazing to be in a space where something so simple as making fleece blankets, you could visibly see the positive impact it had made on another's life. And that's what we're all about. We have an entire program called Lift Where You Live, and it's all about these simple projects: blood drives, food pantry drives, making blankets. These were eventually donated to a children's hospital, and that's a big part, a very big part of this company. So we are a solid company. We were founded debt-free. I have said that. We have innovative solutions, and I'm going to talk a lot more about that as we get going. We have an award-winning record of success, and what that means is that we have been labeled the fastest growing private company multiple times. We were in the Inc. 500, we were in the Inc. 5000. We've been recognized at multiple levels for what we are doing. In 2018 or 2020, when many companies were shutting down because of the pandemic, we were on the rise, and we are only continuing to rise month after month and year after year. Okay, it is a debt-free, privately held company, and the owners started it that way for a reason. They wanted to provide something different in the industry. There's an amazing speech by one of our founders about disrupting the industry. They had helped build a number of other companies and then watch them transition from private to public, and then watch the people become just numbers. And they don't ever want that to happen. And so they are committed to making this a business, a company, a place for where people can win, where you can feel heard, where you will feel seen. It is simply an amazing group to be a part of. Okay, they were a wealth company first, and that's why we're going to talk about the wealth service products that they have. But about 3.5 years ago, they launched their health products, and in the last 1.5 years, they have just taken off tremendously. So what makes us so different? why are we different than the other health products, the thousands, the millions of health supplements out there? Well, we have a transparency commitment to clean promise, okay? Some of the biggest things that I want to focus on here are our no parabens. Parabens have been found to disrupt hormones in the body, harm fertility, and increase the risk of cancer. You will never find any of those in any of our products. We are committed to no BHA or BHT. If you don't know what those are, please look them up. It is about the packaging of our food, of the foods, and you will never find either of those in any of our packaging. We also are phthalate-free. Phthalate, I cannot say that, but this is a family of toxic chemicals that's been linked to a number of different diseases such as allergies, asthma, infertility, hormone imbalance, and the list goes on and on and on. This has been found in fragrances, cosmetics, shampoos, much more than I ever thought, and we are committed to never having that in any of our products. We are gluten-free. We will never do animal testing. It's biodegradable. We have clean standards. We're vegan. You can read all of them on there, but it is an amazing commitment to clean in every single one of our products and in all of our packaging. Most of our products are derived from raw whole foods. Our collagen is the only one that is not. I'm going to talk about that. It is from grass-fed bovine or cattle. We have impact products, meaning that someone can take our product and within 15 to 30 minutes, they are going to feel an immediate difference in their body. High impact. You feel it fast. Okay. We have patents and proprietary formulas. We have unicorn products. No one else can have them. We have the patents on them. No one else will have them. We have third-party validations, and I think this is super important. We have independent lab testing, which you can find those results on our website. It is part of our transparency promise. So you can see the independent lab testing and the results, and you can find those on our website. We are also CGMP, which means we are certified in good manufacturing processes, which means that all of our products are highly tested for mold, toxin, and heavy metals, and you will never find any of that in anything that we produce. And then most importantly, we have tens of thousands of success stories. Now, tonight, I'm going to share with you a few of my own. As I continue to talk about the health products, please know that we do not claim to cure, heal, or treat any of the diagnoses that I may mention. However, I'm going to share with you testimonies. And if you want to hear more testimonies, if you want to learn more about how these products have impacted real people, I will talk about that at the end of the presentation and how you can get that. Okay. So on top of just having an amazing lineup of products and and wealth services, we also have an amazing scientific advisory board. And these members, these scientists, have helped to develop and train on all of our products. So I'm not going to go into too much detail on each of them, as like I said, I want to be cognizant of everyone's time. But Dr. Barry Tan is our tocotrienol king. Tocotrienols are a form of vitamin E. I'm going to talk more about that and why every single person, especially in our world today, needs a vitamin E supplement. Okay. Dr. Boyce Burkle is an emergency department physician. He has a PhD in nutrition, and he's also an alternative medicines expert. So he has done the training and the research in order to prevent those people from showing up in his emergency department. And I absolutely love that about him. Dr. Brian Trapnell is a dentist. He's a member of the Rocky Mountain Association of Orthodontics. He was integral in bringing our oral health line to the market. And I will talk more about the 8 years of work that he did to bring us this patented proprietary line of products. And then Dr. Natalie Chevro has an outstanding record of accolades. She is also known as Dr. Fifi. If you've ever had the chance to listen to her talk, if you haven't, ask who brought you on to this presentation. They can share a video with you. She's wonderful to listen to, but she also brought to us a patented product that is not even available to customers yet. Those of us that went to convention in August, it is now September, right? So those of us that went to the convention in August had the opportunity to purchase the new product, to try the new product. I'm going to touch on it briefly tonight. And if you are at all interested, when I do talk about it, please get with the person that brought you on this presentation, and they can tell you much more and how you can get your hands on it. Okay. So I'm going to start with our core health line. Okay. So we have whole food, plant-based vitamins. We're going to call these all vitamins. Okay. So the first one, this one here in the center, this is balance. Okay. Think about the healthiest multivitamin on the market. That's what Balance is. It has all of your key vitamins, except ours are non-synthetic. Ours are whole food. So our vitamin C is from acerola cherries. Our vitamin A is from spores that create beta carotene to create vitamin A. If you go to most of the multivitamins out there on the market and you look at your ingredient label, you're going to see ascorbic acid for vitamin C and you're going to see palmitate for vitamin A. Well, neither of those are terrible in and of themselves. They each are most likely synthetically produced. Ours are not. Ours are from food, okay? And our vitamin E within our multivitamin is from tocotrienols. I'm not going to spill the beans on that one yet. I'm going to talk more about that in a little bit. But know that our vitamin E is 50 to 60 times more potent than any other vitamin E out there on the market, and thus is going to protect your cells that much better, okay? In addition to just the vitamins, right, we've got minerals, because you need the vitamins and minerals for your body to function, okay? Our minerals are chelated. What that means is that your body is going to recognize them, it's going to absorb them, it's going to utilize them significantly faster than any other kind of mineral, and it's because they're wrapped in an amino acid that your body produces and recognize, okay? So it's more, just know, it's more bioavailable. Your body is going to get more out of it because of it being chelated, okay? And then on top of the vitamins and minerals, we have a microbiome food blend that's going to support your gut. We have a cellular health blend that's going to reduce inflammation and oxidative stress and protect your cells from injury, from viruses, from disease, all of that. And then it's coupled with an enzyme blend. And why is that important? So I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to stop sharing my screen here for a moment. Okay, so enzymes. Enzymes are the key to every process within our body, okay? We are all born with enzymes in our body. However, as you utilize those enzymes again and again and again to break down the foods in your body starts to become depleted. And we are one of the most depleted populations in the country because of the processing of our food, okay? So rather than talk about it, I'm going to show you and then I will talk more, okay? So this is our enzyme blend, okay? In addition to our enzymes, okay, so this is enriched. This is a different product. So our multivitamin has an enzyme blend because the enzymes are necessary to utilize enzymes work with the vitamins and the minerals to do all the processes within our body. So they work together, okay? Having all of those in one pill is going to help your body utilize everything from that pill that much better, okay? All of our pills are in a vegetable capsule. So I'm going to open this, okay? But now what I'm talking to you about is called Enrich. Enrich is our digestive enzyme, okay? In addition to just the enzymes, it also has a pre and probiotic blend. And I will tell you a little bit more about why that's important. But first, I'm going to show you my desk, which I had to clean for you all because I've been doing homeschool planning. Okay, so I chose this lovely green pudding for you, okay? Snack pack. Anyone know how nutritious pudding is? Anyone want to guess? It's not. Okay, but they claim that there's some kind of milk in here, right? There's some kind of dairy. There's some kind of something that we can extract from here, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm trying to not like get this all over my desk. Okay, so you saw me open that. I'm going to open the same capsule that I showed you. This is our Enrich. And I'm going to pour it into the pudding. This is exactly how I give it to my 4-year-old, almost 4-year-old. He cannot take pills yet, so this is how I give it to him. Okay, so now I'm just going to take this spoon and I'm just going to mix this in. Now, you saw me open the pudding. You know that pudding is semi-solid, thick, not nutritious, okay? So what this does is the enzymes start to break down the food, and this is exactly how it's going to work in your gut. It's going to help you to break down all foods, fats, carbs, sugars, you name it, it's going to help you break it down. When it is broken down appropriately, the gut doesn't have to work as hard, okay? When the gut doesn't have to work as hard, your body has less inflammation. Your gut is your second brain. If your gut is overworking, is doing work that it doesn't need to do, is lacking the enzymes that it needs in order to break down the foods, okay, it is going to lead to systemic issues, inflammation, mental health, hormone imbalance, a whole host of other issues. Okay, now that didn't take very long, right? So watch what that enzyme did. There you go. Broke that pudding right down. Peeled it right away from the container, okay? that's exactly what's going to happen inside your body. Now, if you are someone, let's say, who suffers from IBS or the opposite, because IBS, usually you're running to the bathroom a little bit more. Maybe you suffer from constipation. That's another form of IBS. This is not going to do one or the other. It's not going to back you up or make you run to the bathroom. But what it is going to do is it's going to regulate you, okay? So it's going to help your body. It's going to bring your body into balance, okay? And that is what is most important. So that is our Enrich. If you are someone that has gut issues, if you are someone that knows, maybe you can't eat dairy. Maybe I know for myself, okay, so I talked a little bit about my son. Let me tell you a little story about this. So prior to finding these digestive enzymes, we were giving my son suppositories because he was so constipated that he couldn't poop. He was terrified of pooping. Tears. I was in tears. Who wants to put a suppository in a 3-year-old's butt? Nobody. Okay. So all we'd been told was we needed prune, juice and then suppositories. Like you had to hit it from both sides. You had to hit it from the top, hit it from the bottom. Well, let me tell you, within a month of these enzymes, he was able to poop without a fear of pooping. He was still, at first he was still afraid because for his entire life, basically, it hurt to poop. He was able to finally poop and it didn't hurt and it was regular and it was normal. And now it almost 4, because not being able to poop also terrified him of never having a diaper on and all this stuff. We were finally able to potty train. And so we've been potty training for the last 2 months and it has been amazing, but it's taken time and it took time for us to figure out how many and how much and when and what to put it in and all of that. But let me tell you, it has been a lifesaver. I am someone who had an IBS diagnosis for nearly my entire life, and I can eat beef, I can eat dairy, you name it, I can eat it. And it's because of these enzymes. And it has been unreal what it has done in reducing bloat, in improving digestion, in improving energy, in weight loss, because your body's utilizing the nutrients appropriately. So it's really just a phenomenal, phenomenal product. Okay. So moving right along, so the other component of our, I didn't share the screen with you guys. So I've talked about Balance, which was our multivitamin. I talked about Enrich, which is our digestive enzyme. And the last component of our core health line is Optimize. Optimize is what we call a proteolytic enzyme. Okay. So proteolytic enzymes have multiple purposes. They support digestion. Okay. So they help to break down high protein foods, proteolytic, breaking protein. Okay. They also have immune support because within the formula, there is turmeric, there's curcuminoids, there's sunflower oil. There's a high level of immunity support within the product itself, okay? Then what else it does is it helps to improve performance. So after you work out, after you do an intense workout, there are proteins that float through your blood. A proteolytic enzyme is going to help to break down those proteins and reduce that delayed onset muscle soreness, right? It's going to help to improve recovery so you can keep doing what you want to do faster. Personally, these proteolytic enzymes, as I've done additional research into them, have been a major component in helping to reduce my migraine symptoms and my allergy symptoms, because abnormal proteins in the serum, in your blood, are a major contributing factor to both allergies and migraines. And so by having this on board, it has helped me tremendously. I will tell you a little bit more about my migraine story when we get to our whole flower fluid line, but I'm going to put that plug in there. So allergies, migraines, muscle recovery, immunity, if you're someone that just likes to eat protein, this is for you. This can help with all of those things. Okay. All right. Next, we are going to talk about stamina. Who out there could use a little bit more energy? Y'all heard me talking about how I'm a stay-at-home homeschooling mom of 3. Cheers. But stamina is so important for me. Being able to keep up with my 3 kids is integral to my day-to-day life, right? And we have some amazing plant-based products that are going to help you with that. So the first one is right here. This is Enhance. Enhance is our keto-friendly amino acid creamer. What does that mean? Okay, so we have an amino acid blend within the creamer. Is a powdered creamer. There's 20 amino acids that your body needs to function. Okay, amino acids are the smallest form of proteins. Okay, 9 of those amino acids your body makes, and 2 of them have to come from foods you ingest. From 2 of them are created by the other 9 that come from your foods. Let me simplify that. This is where I get nerdy, guys. I apologize. Okay. There are 9 essential amino acids you can only get from food. They're in the creamer. That is the simplest way for me to say this, okay? So those 9 amino acids that you need every single day as part of a balanced diet are all found in our creamer, okay? Super important. Amino acids are what help repair and recover and do all the things within the body, okay? In addition to that, our creamer has an MCT oil powdered form, so it's easier to absorb. It helps reduce lactic levels in the blood when taken prior to exercise. So this is great to pour into your coffee, your tea, whatever it is you drink in the morning. It actually will help to reduce the lactic levels in your blood when taken prior to exercise. It helps with weight management. It increases good cholesterol and actually has been found to decrease bad cholesterol. And then we also have grass-fed butter in our creamer. Okay, it's in a powdered form. Grass-fed butter is a healthy fat. It's going to help you feel fuller longer, which is going to reduce snacking, which is also why it helps in regards to weight loss and curbing cravings, okay? So that's enhanced. Our next one is focus. Focus is our vitamin B complex, okay? What's so important about vitamin B? B vitamins, there's 8 of them, okay? They all assist the enzymatic processes within our body, meaning your body cannot carry out its daily functions without your B vitamins. And if you are low on enzymes, it also is going to struggle, okay? Very intentional with how these products were made, okay? So all 8 B vitamins are found in our B vitamin complex. A couple of key points with that though, okay? All of our B vitamins are plant-based, okay? So they are fermented on yeast. They are non-synthetic. Our B12 is methylated. That's super important with some certain diagnoses and some gene disorders. So very important. Most B12s out there you're going to find are cyano. Ours is methylated. Very important in as far as the bioavailability within your body being able to use it better. Okay. We also, in addition to that, we have choline, which is an essential nutrient for many steps in metabolism within your body, which is why this is part of our stamina blend. We also have zinc, copper, and manganese. These are chelated minerals that help the vitamins function better. And then we have a mental clarity blend. Some key things in this one, you're going to find ginger, ginkgo biloba, rhodiola, lion's mane mushroom. If you've never heard of lion's mane mushroom, it has been found to be a highly potent antioxidant. It has been shown to help with anxiety, depression, dementia. It helps to boost immunity. It's amazing. Look it up, okay? And then there's 2 other amino acids that are also in there, L-taurine and L-tyrosine. These help to calm your nervous system. They also have antioxidant properties, and they assist in dopamine function, which is a very important hormone within your body. And then in addition to the mental clarity blend, there's a metabolism blend. Part of the metabolism blend is green tea extract, cocoa extract, yerba mate. And then, of course, we get to it again, an enzyme blend. And why? Because the enzymes help the body utilize everything better. Okay, so that is the best B vitamin, complex B vitamin you will find out there, and it helps to support everything going on inside your body. All right, okay, next product is our Boost. Why is Boost part of our stamina line? Because Boost helps to increase the nitric oxide in your body. Nitric oxide is a Nobel Prize winning science, okay? We have 3 delivery pathways for the nitric oxide within this one pill. It's a little pill, vegetable capsule, same thing. In addition to the nitric oxide blend, it has a superfood blend. I would love it if you are watching live or you're watching on the replay. Tell me how many of these next foods I'm going to list off you eat every single day. Kale, red spinach, cabbage, beet juice extract, and celery. How many of you eat that every day? Not I. Okay, I do love eating straight from our garden. We have a beautiful garden on our property. However, those are not ones that I typically eat on a daily basis. And you get all of those within this capsule to help with nitric oxide production. Okay, in case you don't know what nitric oxide is, our arteries, I wish I had I want the model. I want a model. Okay, so our arteries over time start to harden. okay? As they harden, it becomes harder for the blood to flow through them. As it becomes harder for the blood to flow through them, plaque starts to build up on our artery walls and starts to lead to a whole host of cardiovascular diseases, okay? By increasing the nitric oxide production inside your body, you're going to increase the elasticity of your arteries. By increasing the elasticity of your arteries, you're going to allow the blood to flow better through your body. The blood is what carries so many of our nutrients that are breaking down in the gut to the necessary areas of our body so our body can use them appropriately. So if your blood is stagnant, if your blood is not moving, if your arteries are too thick, if they're not letting the blood get through, your body is actually being deprived of the nutrients because of the blood not moving. Blood is a lifeline, literally, okay? So by improving that, you're going to improve many other things within your body. Anyone that has a history of cardiovascular disease in their family, cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer of men and women in the US. Okay, it is above so many other things. This is so important to be in everyone's medicine cabinet. Okay, and it's natural. It's all plant-based, raw, whole food. Okay. So it also, nitric oxide, it also helps to improve kidney function, and it is neuroprotective. So it helps to protect the brain. And there's a whole lot more on that. I could talk too long, but know that nitric oxide does even more than just expand your arteries. Okay. So that is our boost, our nitric oxide formula. A lot of people do use this pre-workout as a pre-workout because of it expanding the arteries, it helps to get the blood flowing better. And it's much safer for you than most pre-workout mixes out there. Just 2 of these before your workout. I know, if anyone is on that is consistently using Boost for that, I'd love for you to drop in the comments what Boost has done for you in regards to your workouts. I know we have one team member who is training for the Boston Marathon, and she could talk to you a lot on this and what it has done for her training. Okay. We are now going to talk about our coffee chocolate tea line. So the first thing we're going to talk about is Mojo. So Mojo is our coffee or our chocolate. I would love to know who else out there is a coffee lover. I'm going to raise my hand here. So prior to Mojo coming into my life, I was a pot of coffee a day drinker. I mean, I shared it with my husband sometimes, but a pot of coffee a day. Okay. So what's so different about this coffee? So first of all, it's Brazilian beans, okay? It is instant coffee, okay? So it comes in a powdered form, and it's Brazilian beans. One of the things that you want to be very careful of with your coffees is that many coffees are not tested for mold toxins and heavy metals, and many of them, if tested, would be positive for that, okay? Because coffee beans are highly sprayed for pesticides, insecticides, things like that. And if not cleaned properly, or if combined with other beans and things like that, that's where all of that bad stuff for you can come from. So ours, we know based on our CGMP that we've talked about, is free of all of that, free of molds, toxins, heavy metals, all of that, okay? But in addition to just the coffee, we have additional ingredients in our Mojo that are going to give you long, sustained energy without the crash from typical coffee. So one of those is niacin. It's one of our B vitamins. It's actually B3. It's water soluble. So if you're going to pee out anything your body doesn't use, okay? It aids in enzymatic function. We talked about all the B vitamins do that. You need the B vitamins with the enzymes in order for everything to work together well. Deficiencies in B3 can lead to dementia. So by supplementing with B3, you can help to prevent and maybe even improve signs of cognitive decline, okay? And then it's also important in reducing bowel issues and skin issues, okay? L-theanine is an amino acid that is found in Mojo. It leads to calm, focus, mental clarity. It's actually found in tea leaves, and it actually crosses your blood-brain barrier to get into your brain to help to increase levels of serotonin, dopamine, and GABA. All of those are hormones that are very, very, very important to your body. It is also, L-theanine is also an antioxidant, meaning that it's going to reduce stress within the body, and it reduces glutamate toxicity, and glutamate has been linked to chronic pain, depression, Parkinson's, schizophrenia. So by reducing that glutamate, you're going to help to reduce or maybe prevent those from developing, okay? A couple other things you're going to find in there are chromium, PEA, choline, green coffee extract, okay? It also helps to support active weight, if you're in an active weight loss routine, because it's got natural stimulants and minerals to ignite your metabolism and help curb cravings, okay? You're gonna notice the difference in this immediately, okay? And in addition, if you're not a coffee person, that's fine. We have it in a chocolate form. And coming soon, not yet available, if you don't like coffee and you don't like chocolate, we have something for you. We have Zest. And Zest is our tea lemonade form of Mojo. All of the same great ingredients I just talked to you about, however, in 2 very nutritious, very lovely, delicious flavors of roasted peach and lavender vanilla. You're going to have to wait on that a little bit longer to find out more about it, but I can promise you it's worth it. It's delicious. Okay, so that is our coffee, tea, chocolate line. And now I'm going to talk to you about our CBD whole flower fluid. So once again, I'm actually going to stop the share here. So you can, now you know my tricks. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I've got another science demonstration for you. So as a physical therapist, I also consider myself a scientist, and that's part of what makes it so exciting. So CBD, if you're watching live or you're on the replay, let me know. Have you heard of CBD? CBD is going to be a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's going there. Okay. You see CBD everywhere. CBDs are not all the same. Okay. So CBD is one cannabinoid found from the hemp plant. Okay. The hemp plant itself has over 100 cannabinoids. Okay. All of those cannabinoids, along with terpenes and flavonoids, when kept together within the plant, are doing what they are supposed to do, okay? They're working the way God created them to work. When you start to isolate the cannabinoids, you can only expect minimal effectiveness, okay? So within our bodies, we have something called an endocannabinoid system. That system has 8 receptors that we currently know of, okay? And so within our body, we create cannabinoids, endocannabinoid, and then from the hemp plant, we can get cannabinoids, okay? So the cannabinoids that come from the hemp plant work on those 8 receptors. However, CBD only works on 1 receptor, and it's not a receptor that has anything to do with the brain. It's very isolated as to where those receptors are. So you want something that has multiple cannabinoids and cannabinoids that work on as many receptors as possible. What you're going to get from that is what's called the entourage effect, and you're going to get whole body wellness. Whole flower fluid is designed to bring homeostasis or balance to your body. It can help with sleep, depression, anxiety. It can help with gut, immunity, hormone balance. It can help with pain. It can help with so many things because it's working on the whole body, okay? The other thing that makes ours different is the way that we extract it and the way that your body absorbs it, okay? So it is extracted by a cold press process, okay? So think about squeezing the juice out of an orange, okay? We squeeze the goodness out of the hemp plant, and it is a water-compatible fluid. I'm going to show you the difference. So this is the product that brought me to Toronto, okay? And what it did was, after over 2 years of seeing a neurologist and many, many MRIs and injections and monthly injections, more oral medications than I'd like to admit, nasal medications, nasal injections, you name it, I tried it to try to stop my migraines. What I was having is something called hemiplegic migraine. So every time I had a migraine, it felt like I was having a small stroke. Very scary, not a lot fun, very difficult as a mom of 3, okay? As a very difficult period, but then you add in 3 young children because they started when they were 6, 4, and 1, okay? I got to a point where my doctor had to take me off my medications and suggested I try medical marijuana, and so I did. And I was using CBD oils, okay? Medical marijuana, the difference is that it has higher levels of THC. Ours is less than 0.3%. It's actually less than 0.03%. You can see that on our lab testing that's available on the website. And so that's why we can sell it mass market. Medical marijuana dispensaries have more THC than that, okay? So, but these products are typically oils, nearly all of them, and you are recommended to take droppers full of them. Okay, so what I'm going to show you, I'm going to hold this up, is I'm going to drop this into the water. Okay, and see how it went down and then it came up and it's just floating there at the top, right? because we know from basic science that oil and water does not mix, okay? Now, let me show you what happens with our CBD, okay? So, oh, my bottle's running low. Okay. First of all, our dosing is 2 drops because it's that powerful. Now watch what happens. 1, 2. You can see it travel straight through the water, okay? And I'm going to mix this. You can see a slight color change in the water as it dissolves in the water, okay? That's because it's dissolving in your body the same way, and it is super. That didn't mix, did it? With oils, you're going to get a 6 to 9% absorption rate. With our whole flower fluid, you're getting a 60 to 90% absorption rate, okay? In addition to drops, we have a spray that has organic mint and cinnamon. It tastes a little bit better. Not going to lie, the drops taste straight from the plant. They're plant-based. They taste like they're coming from the plant. Let me tell you that. We also have something called Relieve, which is a whole flower fluid lotion. It's, think about your like an icy hot, but so much better for you and packed with our whole flower fluid. Great for sore joints. I use it, I'm post-operative, so I use it there, things like that, okay? So let's get back and finish sharing this goodness with you. Okay, so this is the same demonstration that I just did, so we're gonna skip that. Okay. Our next line is our beauty and aging line. Oh, you don't need to see my desk anymore. You should see my face. Okay, so this is our beauty and aging line. The first thing I'm going to talk to you within this line is Renew. Okay, so Renew, if you remember back to Dr. Barry Tan, this is our antioxidant complex. This is packed full of tocotrienol, vitamin E. 2 types of vitamin E, tocotrienol, tocopherol. Tocotrienols are more potent, more protective, and can actually penetrate the cell walls better to fight off viruses and disease better than a tocopherol, okay? Just know that it is better for you. The other component of our antioxidant complex is called GG, geranyl geranyl. There was a 2018 study on anti-inflammatory, so 2018 study on GG that found it to be anti-inflammatory, anti-tumorigenic, meaning that anti-cancerous, neuroprotective, and it helps with regulating testosterone levels. It also, in a 2020 study, demonstrated improved muscle health. And Dr. Barry Tan himself published a study in 2019, the importance of GG as actually the precursor to CoQ10, which is integral to bone health, artery health, hormone regulation, you name it, okay? And then dating all the way back to 2009, GG was actually found to reverse the negative effects of statins and recommended as a practical means of limiting the toxicities of statins without reducing their efficacy. Really kind of cool for anyone else out there that's science nerdy like myself, okay? So we start to lose, our body stops producing as much vitamin E, and especially after the age of 40, this is something that's really, really important for you, okay? All right, our next one is our Glow. Oh my gosh, okay. Glow is our liquid collagen. This is our medical grade, type 1, grass-fed cattle liquid collagen. Why is all of that important? Liquid is going to be absorbed 90% better than any powdered collagen out there, okay? Ours also has biotin in it. So biotin has a recommended value of 2,000 to 5,000 micrograms. Ours is 4,500. So you get your entire daily dose of biotin in our collagen. It's also, it's another B vitamin, and it's one of the #1 supplements for hair. So if you're looking for some hair growth. In addition, ours has hyaluronic acid. If you haven't heard of that, look it up, but I'm sure many of you out there, and you can drop it in the comments if you'd like, are using maybe a skincare product that has hyaluronic acid in it. And then we have an antioxidant blend. And within our antioxidant blend, there's L-citrulline, which is something that actually aids in nitric oxide production and is neuroprotective. So not only is it going to help to fight the free radicals within our body and reduce oxidative stress, but it's also going to aid again in nitric oxide production, and it's going to help protect our brains. The other thing that's really important to understand is that collagen, ours is hydrolyzed collagen, which means that it's broken down into the peptides of collagen. Collagen is actually made up of 3 main amino acids, glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. And glycine specifically increases serotonin levels, reduces symptoms of insomnia, and improves sleep quality, as well as being neuroprotective. Here's my quick story on this. I did not start taking collagen until February of 2021. And in January, I had COVID. And my main symptom after getting over the fatigue of COVID was severe insomnia. I started taking the collagen, and all of a sudden I was sleeping again. And it was one of the first questions I asked our team. I was like, has anyone else noticed that collagen helps you sleep? And I had been, prior to taking this, I had been taking a powdered collagen, and I stopped taking it to switch to this. And I'd never seen the benefits of that. And it's because of the absorbability, the bioavailability, the hydrolyzed form, the liquid form, and everything else that comes in the goodness of our collagen. It comes in 2 flavors, orange cream and strawberry banana. I think orange cream tastes like a dreamsicle, and I just take a shot every day. That's how easy it is. Okay. All right. So after our collagen, this is one of our other new products. You cannot find, you'll be able to find it on the website, but you cannot order it yet as a customer. The associates will not be able to order it until soon, hopefully this month. Those of us that went to convention have ordered it. We have tasted it. We love it. Okay. This is Nourish. This is your oligosaccharide. Okay. I'm going to keep it as simple as I can. So GOS stands for, it's a type of oligosaccharide, prebiotic meal replacement. We have a patented product, the only company in the US to have this fiber, this GOS in our product. And what does that mean? Okay. I talked about the gut-brain connection, your gut being your second brain. Well, there's also a gut-skin connection. Okay. So Oliglow is a prebiotic fiber that allows your gut to make more of the good bacteria that it needs, better than any of our other competitors out there. So any other competitors that have a prebiotic in their real meal replacement, Oliglow blows them out of the water. And the reason for that is that the structure of the fiber, this Oliglow, is similar to a compound that can only be found in breast milk. And by drinking this, not only are you going to help to improve your gut, you are actually going to improve the health of your skin. And there are clinical studies to demonstrate its effectiveness. I'm going to stop there because we're going to talk more about this later in the month as it gets closer, but just know that these are delicious. It comes in a brownie batter and a coconut cream flavor. And by the time it launches to our customers, we're going to have tons of recipes for all of you. Okay, our last line is our oral healthcare line. So our oral care line is a $31.7 billion industry. We are the only company in the world. Oliglow, we are the only ones in the US to have Oliglow. You can find it in Europe. Our oral care line, the technology behind our oral care line, we are the only ones in the world with this technology. The reason why your oral health is so important is actually the first line of defense to your gut health. So if you are someone that suffers from dry mouth, if you sleep with your mouth open, if you frequently have cavities, if you've had root canals or crowns, or you have problems with your dental function, dental health, you likely also have gut problems. And by improving your oral health, you will directly impact and improve your gut health. It's beautiful. It is beautiful, the connectivity of all of this. So we have a whitening toothpaste. The main ingredient here is hydroxyapatite. It is a whitening toothpaste, like I said, but instead of the bleach or the harsh chemicals or anything that's going to break down the enamel on your teeth, hydroxyapatite is a form of calcium. It's actually going to help to build up the enamel of your teeth while also brightening your smile. It's awesome. Our mouth rinse contains xylitol, which is going to help to moisturize your mouth. The xylitol also will help to kill off the bad bacteria. It actually blocks the bad bacteria, tricks it into thinking it's a sugar. It's not. And then it kills off the bad bacteria, allowing more good bacteria to be there. But what's so amazing about this is that it has silver and gold nanotechnology. The silver is antiviral. If you've heard of silver with wound care, silver is antifungal, antiviral. It gets in there and it helps to clean your mouth. The gold nanoparticles help to keep the silver in place, and it can be found in each component of our oral healthcare line. What separates us from any of the other silver products out there is that our silver is non-ionic, meaning that it's spherical. Okay, the other silver particles out there are ionic and they are non-spherical. Too much of that type of silver can build up in the body because it can't pass all the way through. It gets stuck in it can get stuck and can lead to toxicity. So ours being spherical is the safest form of silver out there on the market. Okay, we talked about a rinse, we have a spray, and we also have a lip balm. Okay, these is actually my family's results after just 1 week using the oral healthcare line. We got to pre-launch it and it was pretty stinking awesome. Okay, I talked about some of my personal testimonies here. Here is another mixture of other testimonies out there. And these don't just have to do with collagen. Some of these have to do with Enrich. Some of these have to do with, and some of our other products. But what I can tell you is, in addition to just this picture, the collage that you can see, we have a Facebook group that has tens of thousands of testimonies. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to say tens of thousands of testimonies of real people using these products and getting relief from them. Okay. So what you can do, is if you haven't been added to this group, ask the person who invited you to listen tonight to add you to this group. You can type something in the search bar and, weight, anxiety, and take a look and see what are other people using that are helping them deal with these types of diagnoses, these types of issues. Okay. All right. So that's all of our health line. Okay. I am going to talk a little bit about our wealth services as well. But before I get there, I want to talk to you a little bit about the business side of this company. So you can choose to be an amazing customer. You can like everything that I have talked about tonight, and you can get back with the person who invited you here and tell them, work with them to find the perfect pack for you. That's the other great thing. We have packs that come together that are super beneficial. Okay. Or maybe everything I've talked about tonight, you're like, I really love this. Well, if you really love it, we would love for you to partner with us. And so when you partner with us, there is a business component and you can help to provide for your family. We have simple to use systems that help you win at business. They want it to be simple. They want it to be easy. I am someone who has actually been in network marketing for over 15 years. And this company, their compensation plan, the community, the amount of winning happening at this company is more than I have seen anywhere else. Okay. So we have 4 ways to earn and we have 3 ways to optimize your earning. Okay. So the first way to earn is we earn 50% commissions. And I'm going to talk to you about how easy that is. This is paid weekly. So this is a personal example. So I, back in April, jumped online. I did a 5-minute video doing exactly what I did with you tonight. I did the pudding demo and I did the whole flower fluid demo. And from that one post, I had 8 new customers, 635 customer points, and I earned 50% commission on those 635 customer points. Not too shabby. This is another person. This is Kelly. Kelly posted about our CBD spray. And from that post, she had 24 new customers, 1,800 customer points, and she earned 50% commissions on those customer points. And then this is my dear beloved Heather. Oh my gosh, I love Heather. And Heather has seen amazing results in her lashes from our collagen. She shared about what she loves about the collagen. She earned 12 new customers, 960 customer points, and she earned 50% of that. So we literally are just sharing what these products are doing for us and why we love them. And from there, we are building big businesses. Okay. So the first way to optimize on the earning potential, in addition to earning 50% commissions, we have what is called a 10 and 3 bonus. This is when you bring in 10 new customers in a month and 3 people to partner with you. And when you do that, you earn $1,000. This is available to you every single month. Every month you are able and capable, and we will walk you through step by step how to build your business in such a way that you can earn a 10 and 3 bonus every single month. Okay, then we have the second way that we get paid is our Jeep program. And yes, this is a picture of me and my 3 kiddos and my adorable husband, who I never knew loved Jeeps until I joined this company. And again, divine intervention, let me tell you. Okay, but anyway, so at the very first level in the company, at our, what is it called, our Jade level, and I'm going to show you that in a minute, you have the option of enrolling in what we call our Jeep for You program. And there's 2 ways that you can earn the Jeep. You can build a really strong customer base and earn 1,500 in group volume. from those customers, or it would be PV at that point, and you can enroll in the Jeep program and maintain that every month. Or you can build a team, and when your team reaches the Jade level, you will start to earn a Jeep stipend bonus. At the first level, it is $350, and when you reach Pearl, that Jeep bonus bumps up to $500. We are the only company in the industry with a car bonus available where you don't have to recruit a single person. It's easier to earn with a team, but it is doable 100% by having customers only, okay? So the average car payment in the US is $554. By replacing that car payment with a Jeep, with a Trinot Jeep over 10 years, would be $60,000 in your pocket. That's pretty big as far as wealth management goes, okay? Okay, this is our roadmap to success, okay? So I talked about the Jade level. This is where you start to earn the Jeep. This is your monthly residual. So this line here is how much you earn Jeep bonus plus what you are paid on a monthly basis just for having built a team and been at that level, okay? And this is the requirement, the volume requirement at each of those levels, okay? So you can choose to rank up fast. And as you do that, if you join and you want to hit the ground running, we also have what are called Trailblazer and Wealth Maximizer bonuses. And they just announced at convention that our Maximizer bonuses now start at Ruby. So as you are working from Ruby to Sapphire, they will pay you at a near Sapphire level because you are working towards it and you are demonstrating growth in your business. And they do that. They now have that at every level from Ruby and above. Pretty amazing, okay? And then the other way that we earn is through leadership retreats and all expense paid luxury getaways. I am actually leaving next week, Thursday, on my very first paid vacation to Cancun with my husband for 4 days and 3 nights. And I am very, very excited. Okay. But they have multiple trips per year. Our diamonds and above are actually going to be going to Greece in 2022. They've been to Punta Cana. I know the Puerto Vallarta. It's amazing. The trips I've heard nothing but good things. I will be able to tell you more after I've attended my first one. Okay, we have a very easy to share system. So we actually have an app where you can do all of your training. You can send samples. You can send product information. You can work your entire business from your phone, okay? We have an impact system that's going to walk you through step-by-step how to launch your business. We have some of the top leadership in the industry, and they are some of the most wonderful, God-fearing, loving, truly hard work, just amazing people. And I have had the privilege of meeting every single one of them one-on-one, and I adore them all. They are all absolutely amazing. Okay, that's our business side. The other component to this company is our wealth education, and they are looking at this as wealth education for long-term success. So what does that mean? Okay, so they don't want you to just earn the money as you build a business, right? They want you to earn the money and then be able to save it and do what you should be doing appropriately to build a legacy. So they will help you develop a financial strategy, discover retirement options. You basically will become your own banker, and they do that all through what's called our Blue Number system. In addition to Blue Number, okay, we also have Vivint Home Security. We have Vivint Home Security. We have energy. We have merchant processing. So we actually have they have a promotion that is still ongoing where if you know anyone that is in small business that processes credit cards either in person or online, they will do a free analysis of a month-long statement. And as long as that business processes at least $5,000 in a month, they have a guarantee that they will either meet or beat their credit processing rate. And if they can't, they will pay that business $5,000. That's pretty bold and really amazing. And they can save hundreds of dollars for these businesses, which adds up to thousands over years and years. Home security, we have the Vivint Home Security. I absolutely love it. We also have life insurance. We have tax and legal services. We have a host of services to help you live your wealthiest life as well as your healthiest. So if any of this has sounded good and you're how do I get started? We have enrollment packs. The silver pack is we have 3 different levels of our silver pack, which are great packs, but truly your best value, the the ones that you're going to get the most out of are going to be your gold and your platinum pack. In addition to the increase in number of products, you're getting a bigger savings. It comes with convention credit. We have our next convention coming up in April in Salt Lake City, Utah. At the gold level, you're going to get $10 off coupons to share with your first 10 customers, bringing us back to that 10 and 3, okay? And then with our platinum pack, you're going to get 20 of those, and you're going to get an increased convention credit. So if any of this sounds intriguing, one of the things I love to say, okay, I'm gonna stop sharing again, is if this sounds intriguing to you, if you go to bed tonight and you wake up in the morning and you're still thinking about any of this, you need to reach out to the person who brought you on. And whether that is tomorrow morning or tonight, reach out, ask more questions. The biggest thing I can tell you is that you don't know what you don't know. So ask questions, learn more, ask for more details, get everything you need to make the best decision for you. What I can tell you is that when this was all presented to me, I was very skeptical. I was not in a good place as far as health goes in regards to my migraines and a lot of chronic pain. I started to do the research, so I bought some of the products. After I began doing more research into the products, I realized that this was different. This was unique. These were truly unicorn products. And so if I can't emphasize enough, is at least look into it. And if you have questions, we're here for you. And we would love to answer anything that you bring our way. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for spending your Thursday evening with me. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and a happy Labor Day weekend.